So this is going to be a short video to show you where to find my feedback and my comments on all of your assignments. I mean 9 times out of 10, I will leave comments on every assignment, and I leave a lot of comments and feedback and suggestions on final writing projects. And one thing I noticed in this last project, our first project, is that while I left quite a bit of feedback and comments and suggestions for corrections in some of your proposals for communities that you had chosen, I see now that quite a few of you didn't read that. And nothing is more frustrating than as an online instructor to be like standing on the side of the road, waving my arms to try and tell you, hey, heads up, you're heading in the wrong direction, only to not be seen or to be ignored and watch the student continue to go in the wrong direction when the correction could be so easy and painless. So it's really important for you, especially as online students, to read my feedback and my comments on your work. So in order to do that, just in case there's some misunderstanding, I wanted to show you an example from a student's perspective. And so I created an assignment or a submission as a pretend student. And so I'm going to walk you through that. So if you see over here on grades, you see a number 1, that means that I have a new grade and that I haven't looked at all the comments yet. So if you look over to grades and you see a high number there, like 5, 7, 8, that means you have a whole lot of assignments and comments and suggestions they haven't read yet. So please open those. So to find yours, you're going to click on grades. And again, this is just a student example. So you can see as a student, I am missing a boatload of assignments, but I did do our final writing project 1. And so right here are a few shortcuts to find some of my comments. So right here, if I click on this, that's going to open up the comment box, which I will just leave a little bit, some short comments right there. If I click right here, that's going to open up the rubric, which is just a breakdown of the points, which doesn't tell you a whole lot of information on why. So I highly encourage you to click on the actual assignment. And these instructions on how to do that are right here in the comments box. Again, everything's right here when you open up the assignment. You've got my message in the comments box. You've got the rubric right up here, which is kind of small, but it's there. And I leave this comment on all major writing projects because I want students to see the annotated feedback that I leave. That's where I leave most of my feedback. And so to do that, as that explains, you have to go right up here and click on View Feedback. And that will open up your paper, and you can make it bigger. If you want to make it bigger, you can come up here and zoom in. And as you can see, I leave, and this is just an example, so I've only left a couple, but I will leave a whole lot of feedback right here. Okay, I will point out things that you're doing great. I will point out things that are maybe missing, that ways that you can improve the essay and all of that. So if you want to know why you got the grade that you got, read my feedback. If you've gotten an 89% or lower and you want to revise and resubmit, I give you a lot of suggestions on how to do so in my feedback. So please read those so you aren't kind of driving through this course blind, okay? Because that's kind of what you're doing when you're not opening those channels of communication with me. So make sure that you read that feedback and let me know if you have any questions, all right? Thank you.